This captain got a call that changed his trajectory in his hockey playing career.
My senior year, I wasn't able to play hockey. I got a bad injury, and then I was fortunate enough to get a call halfway through the summer, and that was my one call from Coach Taylor Shaw. And he offered me a spot to play up at Kenai, and I was sold right away.
While this first-year skater got to play in an arena like no other.
Yeah, we always talked about it in the locker room that probably none of us would ever play in front of this type of crowd again in our hockey careers, and it truly was a blessing at 19 years old to play in front of 6,000, 7,000 fans.
Welcome back to Commits with Cruchon. Luke Hause is a third-year veteran and captain of the Kenai River Brown Bears. He recently committed to Long Island University, and he shares more on what that recruitment process looked like and how grateful he was to get the call.
Yeah, so it was actually kind of the same thing as my junior experience on getting picked up. Just a couple weeks ago, I got a text from some guy I skate with, and the Long Island coach reached out to him, Mikhail Bryan, and he wanted my number and wanted to chat with me a little bit more about the school and see if I was interested. And then we had some conversations throughout the week, and I had a great conversation with Coach Riley as well. And ultimately, they offered me a spot, and it just seems like a great place to be, so couldn't say no to that.
Duke Guentzler committed to the Air Force Academy. The first-year Anchorage Wolverine shares more on what that recruitment process looked like for him and how grateful he was to be able to play in the league and gain the exposure while in it.
Yeah, I had never really had any serious talks with colleges until the NAHL. So coming into my rookie year, I was just hoping that I could put together a good rookie year and start up those conversations. And I got really lucky with the start down in El Paso with my coaches, Coach Coombs and our general manager, Mike McCreary. They put me in a position to succeed right away, and I took advantage, and I felt like I started to grow some confidence. And from there, going to Anchorage and keeping it rolling, I started to have those talks, and the NAHL definitely, I owe a lot to the league for the exposure that we get, and I'm super thankful that the academy noticed.
With playing for the Brown Bears for the past 3 seasons, Luke got the opportunity to experience the Kenai River community on and off the ice. He explains more on what the fan base was like.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It's probably some of the best 3 years I've had in my life. The fans there are fantastic. The culture, the people, everything's great. In the winters, I mean, there's only around 6,000 people that are there, and we get 3,000 at our games, which is it's so fun. And then the outside part of the hockey, I love going outside, love fishing, outdoors, all that stuff. So we got to ride around on some ATVs, four-wheelers, all of that, and so it was super fun.
When Duke was going through the process of deciding to commit to the academy, he shares what was top of mind for him when looking for a program.
It's always been a big thing for me, like the coaches knowing that I'm wanted in a spot, and they did a great job. The whole coaching staff of welcoming me and making me feel like I was really wanted there, and that was definitely a huge piece for me. Putting aside how beautiful the campus is and all their facilities are absolutely amazing, but the coaches really welcomed me, and they made me feel like this was this was home, and that was the right place for me. So really, it was my dream has always been to play Division I hockey, and to put on top of that to serve my country. So it was a no-brainer decision for sure.
Luke played 148 games in the North American Hockey League. He shares what he saw from his game develop the most during his time in the League of Opportunity.
I think the confidence. A lot of guys say that they handle the puck better, they can start skating better, but I think that playing throughout the league and getting 3 years of experience, I think my confidence just grew in my game as a whole.
Playing for the Anchorage Wolverines is extremely special because of the fan base. Duke shares what it's like to play in front of the Wolverines crowd and how it played a role in their team's success.
Yeah, we always talked about it in the locker room that probably none of us would ever play in front of this type of crowd again in our hockey careers, and it truly was a blessing at 19 years old to play in front of 6,000, 7,000 fans that truly loved everyone on the team and loved the organization so much. You could feel it as soon as you stepped into the rink, that the energy that they brought. And I think playing at home, you could ask anyone, was definitely an advantage for us, just how much we fed off the crowd. And it was awesome. And the production that they did, we owe a lot to the organization, and it was a truly special place to play. And I think it was something that benefited our team a lot, just having that home rink advantage. And I'll never forget some of the games that we played in there.
For the Kenai River Brown Bears, they have a tradition after a Brown Bears win. He shares what it was like to sing "Take Me Home, Country Roads."
Oh, it was so fun. Yeah, it made it so refreshing to get a win, and just made it that more worth it to get a win. We'd be down in the third period or something, and Coach Shaw would say, "Hey, I really want to sing a song after the game." That gets all the guys fired up. And honestly, I don't really know where it started. It was there when I got there, and it'll be there, for years to come, I'm sure.
Duke is the younger sibling to two brothers who also played in the North American Hockey League. As Duke reflects on his journey of playing hockey, he shares how in awe he is of getting a Division I commitment.
It's amazing. It's something that if you would have told me going into the year, if you would have told me that after my rookie year I was going to go to the Air Force Academy and have a spot, I would have been blown away. But it's something that I definitely don't take for granted. I know, like I said earlier, everyone's out there every night battling for these spots, and I owe a lot of people thank yous, and it took a lot to get here, but it's something that I'm super thankful for, and I can't wait to get there and start the next chapter of my journey, for sure.